Near the end of 2023, I would make a video that would change this channel forever. This video would spark a journey that would completely engulf us throughout 2024, leading us down endless rabbit holes across the internet. This was by far the most interesting community I've ever been in. The sheer determination from everyone involved to continue the multiple searches for the needles in a never-ending haystack was incredible and something that I will remember forever. This community proved that against all odds, a song is never truly lost. And in 2024, we experienced a phenomenon which I can only call the golden age of Lost Wave. Starting at the end of 2023, I would make my first video about the snippet Everyone Knows That, or EKT as we called it for short. The somewhat nostalgic feeling this song had was uncanny, as it tricked our brain into thinking that maybe we have heard this song before. Nevertheless, we joined the search and realised that EKT wasn't the only song out there that was missing. There were hundreds and hundreds of lost songs across the internet, lying dormant and waiting to be uncovered. And that's where I found my role in this community. My job was to get as many eyes and ears on these songs as possible in order to give them the best chance to be found. The next song that was covered on my channel was How Long Will It Take? A beautiful snippet of music that sounded like it had come straight from a romance movie of some sort. It had first hit the internet over a decade ago and had people scratching their heads for years. Whilst not gaining much traction within the Lost Wave community at first, it was reposted to the beloved What's That Song and managed to pick up some momentum. On October the 4th, 2023, the song was discovered on the menu screen of a Russian bootleg DVD. This was a big step for the Lost Wave community as it provided some hope. Alongside this huge step for How Long Will It Take, the search for EKT was also expanding at an incredible pace, making its way over to TikTok and causing havoc over on Reddit. No other leads had been found, however. A fire had been lit beneath the search, and the flames were spreading quickly. Every week, I made a new video on EKT talking about the multiple leads and theories that maybe had surfaced on the internet, in hopes that we would strike gold. However, the search was proving to be a lot more difficult than anyone had originally thought. This momentum brought a lot of the people to my channel and the Lost Wave community, so I thought it was only right that I use this traction to shed light on some of the other popular Lost Wave songs that were puzzling us. And that's when something incredible struck the internet at the end of 2023. How Long Will It Take was found. A breakthrough, a rush of momentum and motivation for Lost Wave, proving that our hard work was paying off. Just when people were starting to think that these songs would never be found, boom. For me, this is the most important thing that happened in the journey of Lost Wave. Without this, the searches would have died down a bit, and motivation would have slowly dwindled. This find would provide one valuable thing: hope. Next up on this channel was La Cancion de Alicia, a pop rock song that had first been posted to Facebook and was nearly lost in time, as the OP had had his account banned shortly after. Crucially though, an internet user had seen the potential of this snippet and screen recorded it in the short time it was up. Using what we had, we deducted the fact that this song may have been recorded in a Spanish-speaking country. The accent of the singer was pointing us in the direction of maybe Argentina or Chile, all backed up by the fact that the OP spoke in Spanish themselves. Something about the trippy visuals in the video and the catchiness of the chorus would make this song so addicting, accelerating it to a spot on the podium of popular Lost Wave songs. While all of this was going on, EKT was still dominating the Lost Wave community with its nostalgic sound and had a massive breakthrough itself. We hadn't got any further in the search, however, something happened that showed us that this search may be bigger than we had ever imagined. EKT made the news. A channel in France had picked up on the search and was so intrigued by it that they couldn't just pass up on the opportunity to cover it. By all means, this wasn't Fox News or anything, but This was the first time that the search had made its way onto the TVs around the world. Following this, another song started to take hold of the Lost Wave subreddit. Digital Girl, an electronic dance song with a super catchy hook. What was different about this song though was that the OP was a huge part of the search. In most of the other popular searches, the OP had pretty much disappeared, adding to the mysteriousness of the different tracks. But in this case, they were right here with us. In fact, they were the ones supplying the search with most of the leads. The original mixtape that the song was found on was posted by the OP, who explained that it was created by their uncle, but obviously their uncle cannot remember the name of the seemingly unknown songs. If you were following the search during this time, then you know exactly what happened after this. The OP's story started to break down, bit by bit. Everything was getting fishier and fishier until, bang, the jig was up, and the OP confessed to everything. The song was faked, created by the OP to prove that anyone can fake a lost song and start a hoax. A theory in which we were well aware of already, and to this day I still don't know why this had to be proved to the community like this, especially given the momentum that we had gained since we found How Long Would It Take. Just like that, momentum came to a halt as members of the Lost Wave community stood disheartened at what had just happened. A new fear was injected into the mix, and now with each search we had to be even more careful with who we trust. However, we would not be disappointed for long. A month would go by with not too much happening for Lost Wave. The searches remained ongoing and nothing new was being uncovered. But soon, everything would change. There I was, chilling on a pub bench on the side of the River Thames. The first bit of British summer sun was gently warming my face, and the cold sensation of a crisp beer was lubricating my throat. My pocket was buzzing, but I didn't want to give in to the harrowing dopamine addiction that my phone has cursed me with. I gave it a few minutes to see if the buzzing in my pocket would die down, but it only picked up in intensity, as if the board of world leaders had summoned me to a meeting about the future of nuclear warfare. Anyway, as you could have guessed, I gave in, and reached into my pocket, pulling out that slab of pixels. As I turned on the screen, messages and YouTube comments were piling in, a flurry of capitalization and exclamation marks. But looking closer, however, my eyes locked onto a specific and easier to read comment. EKT found. For a minute, my body forgot how to breathe, blink, or pump blood. All our hard work and dedication to one of the most mysterious songs on the internet had finally paid off. On the way home from the pub that day, I couldn't contain my excitement and had to tune into YouTube to give the found version of EKT a listen. And you can imagine what happened next. I burst out laughing on the train. Just like the theories, after all this time, it turns out that Carl 92 was indeed freakier than we thought. Everyone knows that. A song that had taken the internet by storm was found on an adult movie from the 80s. For me, the way this song was found perfectly summed up the search. After all the disagreements and the clashing of theories, it's only right that this song has ended up making us all come together to watch an adult movie called Angels of Passion. We thought this would be the end of the journey, however, 2024 was not done with us yet. Now that the search for EKT was over, it was time that I focused on some more obscure Lost Wave songs. But little did I know that everything I was about to touch would turn to gold. I touched on the songs Stop Making Me Cry and Waste My Time just before La Cancion de Alicia was found. Bang. Another huge W for the Lost Wave community. A song that we had fallen in love with was now no longer a mystery. No Time to Dwell though, Stop Making Me Cry, found. Waste My Time, found. Back to bed, found. Holy moly, this momentum is crazy. I better make a video on tensions rising in the air, found. Uptown people, found. Okay, surely if I make a video on Just a Game, you know, the song that has stumped the community forever with little to no leads on it, found. Over the next few months, in the run-in to the end of 2024, Lost Wave songs dropped like flies. The Lost Wave community was on fire. Songs in which we thought would be lost forever were getting ticked off the list one by one. 2024 was truly the golden age of Lost Wave, because suddenly, we were being flooded with success. No one could truly believe their eyes. Throughout 2024, we had come together to conquer this part of the internet, ignoring all the lows and focusing on the highs, maintaining our momentum through thick and thin. I'm sorry if this last part of the video seemed to go by in a flash, but that is just how it went. The journey was nothing short of amazing. Even if it was only for a short time, all of you let me live my childhood dream of being a YouTuber. I cannot express my gratitude enough when I say thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, or even just coming across one of my videos. And thank you to everyone within the Lost Wave community for all the hard work and dedication put into finding these songs. It's been a wild journey. I feel like in every one of these videos it sounds like I'm saying goodbye, but I'm not. I'll be back. Whether it's with those weird creepy videos I make or some gaming content, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next on this channel, and maybe I'll make it happen. For now though, I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.